All right, we're back on a Titan Reforge, a Chinese version of World of Warcraft, and just a few days ago, a new phase of raids released on this server. It's Phase 5, Sunwell and Zul'Aman, and I'm playing on my second rogue character today. We have a very cool legendary dagger that we got in Phase 4 called Malvoris, Shard of the Defiler. It's got a bunch of stuff. The important thing to know is it turns you into a Dreadlord sometimes and gives you a big attack power bonus. It's super cool. When it triggers, I like jump up in the air and he pumps his Dreadlord wings and I get to keep attacking as a Dreadlord. Very cool. The main thing that's going on with Titan Reforge is it's like Wrath of the Lich King based, but then a lot of changes. Just like Season of Discovery is based on vanilla, but then with a lot of changes. And the super cool thing is they took all the raids from level 60, level 70, and the level 80 raids, and they made them all, like, tuned them all up to be level 80, 25-player raids. So that's why we're doing Sunwell at level 80, and Zul'Aman at level 80, and we did a Molten Core level 80 version. Super cool. All the loot is dialed up to be relevant for level 80 characters also. I'll show you the other stuff I've got. So I've been having a lot of fun with this. If you're a Western player like me and you're watching this on YouTube, you can check the video description. There will be a link to a Google Doc that explains the steps you have to go through to set up an account if you want to play here. It's complicated, but it's doable. I'm not going to tell you it's easy because it's not, but it is doable. I've been having a lot of fun with this. Yeah, I mean, we went into Sunwell and Zul'Aman day one, and it was really hard. We cleared Zul'Aman with a couple of wipes, and then we went into Sunwell, wiped twice on Kalecgos, got him the third time, and wiped 10 times on Brutallus and disbanded the raid. Since then, there have been substantial health nerfs across all of the bosses. I believe 35% off of every single boss and 50% off of Kil'jaeden. So the raid is easier now. Significantly easier. Yeah, but I guess we're just waiting. I'm in the Chinese voice comms. I'm going to turn them on so the stream, so you guys can hear. I believe the raid leader is just explaining Kalecgos. This boss is a little complicated. Oh, shit. That was not supposed to happen. Some Sunwell getting nerfed. Sounds like the good old days. Right. Oh, they're intention. I see what they're doing. They're intentionally despawning it so they can run in and be on top of the boss when it spawns. Okay. I thought that was an unintentional aggro of the boss. It's not looking like it now. Oh yeah, I made a talent specialization for this. They asked me to do the armor... Never mind, I'll explain it later.
Okay, 可以了。你带你出去了。
Fuck.
来进门。
Okay, well, we're down here.
远程能进的也全部进。来仨进去。OK，DK 朝 BOSS 里面打。能进门都进呀！惩戒旗战士，来里面英勇直接开。你们在外边你们吃不到英勇的。
Oh, this boss you will randomly get teleported sometimes. Down to the Shadow Realm. You can also intentionally get teleported to the Shadow Realm, but we were the lucky one that got forced into the Shadow Realm.
然后所有的人进门，所有人进门，外场的人进门。
Back to top side. Uh-oh.
刷个治疗，拿下我的口血，妈治疗全进去了，我操
He's okay. He's okay. I thought I might have had to evasion to stall for a little bit.
然后 DK 朝风走 ，OK。
Okay, I think we're good.
里面多少血了？
Yeah, I think too many people went into the Shadow Realm.
里面加油打。
This raid compared to the previous raids in Titan Reforge, I would say absolutely has more mechanics and more stuff going on. Alright, they might call for a stop DPS here. They want to keep going? I'm looking at the other damage dealers. Yeah, I mean, they're going. Okay. Alright, this thing's dead. We have to go into a portal if there's any portal. Sothravar in the Shadow Realm is not dead. Wait, do portals no longer spawn once Kalecgos is like this? Do. So maybe we screwed ourselves by DPSing Kalecgos too much.
没有，里面的 boss 没有死，他这个门应该是不会刷了。里面的 NPC 一死，不用干涉，就等吧，等里面的 NPC 死吧。你们要抢着进门啊！一个门可以进12，应该是一个门最多可以进12个人。
Totally. In case anyone's wondering, people always wonder this. They always ask me, can you actually understand the comms? No, I cannot. I just figured that, like, you know, we're playing Chinese World of Warcraft with the Chinese players. We should be on the Chinese voice comms just for the vibes, you know?
就是第3个门还没刷，外边给打掉了是吧？
Wait, did they win?
不用出，直接先站位吧。
No, we lost.
给骑士的 buff 补一套。
Oh, they're saying go right back in immediately, I think.
一会儿乃德你不用进门啊，乃德，你全程在外边。
Okay, right. I could probably explain my talent specialization now. It's full assassination with mutilate. But then, instead of investing more points in combat, I invested... Never mind. Never mind. I thought I was going to be able to explain it.
还好。来，准备进门。进呀！三角这边门。进太少了，外场停手，外场所有人停手。奶没进去，来。你们站附近。
Clicking the portal has a
你别进啊，
cooldown.
我进来了。
So you can't just have everyone do it at once. Do you think it's a ping difference that I was unable to press it? Because I got like my ping's not too bad. It's like 189.
外场停手了啊！现在外场停手，不打了。
Definitely ain't good. Here's a portal I can take.
然后 DK 你朝 BOSS 啊 ，DKT 你朝 BOSS， 黄旗你准备下一次进门就行了。
Who's even tanking this right now?
树皮好了，直接给 DKT 丢啊，乃德。
More raids after or just this one? We're gonna do both Sunwell and Zul'Aman with this group.
乃德进去，乃德。 在肚子底下，门在肚子底下。DK 进去了吧？战斧一样黄旗。
Need help.
有战斧直接用啊。
I'm alive. I'm top side.
那场还有多少血？外场人不打啊！外场人不打。
还有 DPS 能进来吗？得进来几个？
还有10秒。
We want to wait.
防击你逃 boss。
进来个 T，
Intentionally holding off.
进不去，
Oh,
我让你
wait, a
消
tank
掉
is
了
dead up
让你
here.
进一个。
It's enraged.
都有了，现在身上都有 buff。
你们也死了。
Oh, 2 tanks are dead. We need to evasion. Can I get threat? Yes, I got threat on it. I have evasion.
哦，你们没了。
I'm dead. Now there's too many people downstairs, maybe? Damn. I think I have to run back. Probably have to run back.
出来，不是分得很清楚呀。第一个门所有的近战，
Yeah,
所有的近战都进去。
Yeah, we stayed alive after the tanks died
刚
for a
刚是
little
第一个
bit
门都没人进。
using my evasion, but it wasn't
大哥
enough.
不是，你们之前没有打过的，现在都明白了没？有一个门，一个黑门。
What did the lock write about you? Oh, this is... I believe it's an add-on that auto-reports who did the most parries. Like, caused the most parries. So it's like to call out a melee that's attacking from the front too much.
你点不进去。
And maybe I was attacking from the front earlier,
门
but... Mainly, I was attacking from the front when I was tanking Kalecgos. Trying to save it at the end. I don't think I was attacking from the front much other than that, but maybe I was. Damn, I think this move speed increase stacks with mounted move speed. Resuming. So they added this thing. This was originally in the Phase 3 Naxxramas raid, where it's just like, whenever you're out of combat, you get 50% move speed boost. So it's like, faster to run through the instance, faster to run back to the boss you're at if you wiped, stuff like that. You know, just waste less people's time, you know, waste people's time less. And with this patch, with the Phase 5 release, they just added it to every raid. They're like, alright, we're gonna do this out-of-combat move speed boost in every raid. And it just seems like such a like, addition. It's, like, obvious and nice and good. Makes me wonder why it doesn't exist in, other versions. Spamming the voice comms. I think he believes that some people aren't on the voice comms. That's why, you know... Oh, never mind. No. They just had a new person join. Okay, that makes sense.
BKT
That's why they put the voice comms
BKT
in.
是一进门，第一个你们 DPS 可以快点进，就不用等 DKT， 知道吗？你们不用等 DKT， 但是进去之后，你们进去之后不要动手，明白我的意思吗？你们只要不动手，那个里面的 boss 是一直在打 NPC 的。
Big raid day. I'm here for it, says Ollie. Hello, Ollie.
看治疗没有跟上，你
Yeah, we got this raid first, and then I'm going to go to Burning Crusade and see if we can do any raids there. My Hunter on Burning Crusade is level 69 and needs about 6,000 more experience to hit level 70. I, like, leveled it up intentionally right to the limit and then logged off. Horrible way to arrange, says Wizzy. Raid leader strats aren't good. Yeah, but I'm sure if we pull it enough times, we'll
需不
eventually
需要
get
给你
it.
讲一下
Right?
？OK，
Melees go in
Come on.
first and don't attack boss on first portal. Oh, like, I think they said that in the group I was in before, where they were like, don't attack Kalecgos prior to the first portal. Because the problem is usually that Kalecgos takes too much damage and Sarthrvar doesn't get enough damage.
10年级，
after port. He's saying to not attack Sarthravar either. That I would say is very not smart.
来，9位，把合击都吃上吧，兄弟们，来合击干杯。没吃合击的把合击吃上。那个亡命猎手。
How does that make any sense?
还有小德，把合击吃上。猎人射箭假死。
Well, we're just gonna see what other people do and
我只
try
有
to
2
do
个
what
了，
other
谁
people
卖给那个
do.
猎人一个？打完这个 boss 去买就行了，打完这个副本。
They're going in for the despawn. Oh,
你是真
please
死
don't
呀！
kill me. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
来散。
Okay.
3左5右。
Talents, hunger for blood, combat, and subtlety. This is one of the subtlety changes that talents that got
就
changed.
是
Your
给你们
damaging
分的
finishing
啊
moves have a
是
100% chance to extend exposed armor on non-player targets for 8 seconds. So if I take this talent and I put up exposed armor once, then just ignore it and do my normal rotation, it auto refreshes.
切记住，你们出来的第一个门没进去的人，第2个门一定要进。
And it makes my rupture do more damage. So, put some ruptures in.
来，准备进门。三角这儿，快进。
Portal, everyone's going to the portal.
等
Man, the
DK
boss
进
is
去
at
啊，DK 还没进
60%
去呢，别
already.
动手，
Holy.
里边人别动手。DK 进去没 ？OK，DK 朝 boss。来，外场人停一下，外场人停一下。
Now all the damage dealers left. I'm gonna go here.
外场人停一下，等门进，三角这边外场人速进。来，萨满应用开。乃德，你别进去啊，乃德，你别进去。
Alright, the other rogue already put exposed armor on, and my talent can refresh their exposed armor duration. It's great. They just made doing exposed armor like super easy through that talent.
你给我嘲讽了啊，你别嘲讽了。
Sarthravar 20%. Are we gonna kill Sarthravar first?
然后
Seems like
乃德，
that's
你准备
fine,
进门啊，
actually.
乃德。拉个宁静。
Whoa, Kalecgos, huge amount of health.
外场人打吧，猛干。
我想打，人打完了。
Alright, 3 tries last raid, also 3 tries this raid. Alright, let me see a Conqueror Bracer or a Fang of Kalecgos. I would like that too. Protector,
go， 下一个。
Vanquisher, Sunfire, Pantaloons, Starstalkers, nothing we want.
Once we have triumphed over Kil'jaeden, this entire world will be in your debt as well.
Alright, to Brutallus. Brutallus is the boss that my previous raid wiped 10 times on and disbanded. Have I gotten anything from Sunwell yet? My other character got Fang of Kalecgos, the dagger that I want from first boss. So my previous group's best attempt, we got the boss to like 6% health, and then it enraged and killed everyone. And by the time we got it there, we had like 5 people dead, so if those people didn't die, that definitely would have been a kill. And now Brutallus has a 35% health reduction compared to, you know, my first raid. So probably a bunch of my first raid's attempts would have killed it if it had that 35% health reduction. You just run with different groups every week? Yeah, I pretty much just go in looking for group chat, find a pug, join it, have a good time. And, you know, if I, you know, want to change the time of week that I do my Titan Reforge raids, it's not a big deal. You know, just go with a different pug at a different time. You know if the other bosses are supposed to be difficult, have you heard? I have heard that post-nerf, Joker's group full cleared this place in 50 minutes. That's in the post-nerf version. On the day one version, I was being told that groups that made it to Kil'jaeden, even like really high performance guilds, Kil'jaeden for high performance guilds was a 10-minute fight.
I will crush you.
Kalecgos, my lord, I did my best.
不用散，按照我刚刚跟昨天的难度是肯定要散的，今天难度感觉散都不用散，就直接撸就行了。
Completely gutted. All the bosses got 35% health reduction. Some abilities got their damage reduced, and Kil'jaeden got a 50% health reduction.
Damage.
Nothing like accidentally hitting 2 minutes of ads to remind you to resub.
稍等，我切个
That I
天赋。
can't skip even after I subbed.
So the way Kil'jaeden works, he like cycles through his abilities, and he starts a new cycle at certain health percentages. If you DPS him fast enough, he won't ever get to the last ability in a cycle, because he gets to a low health and he begins the next cycle. So you can skip his most damaging ability if you have very high raid DPS.
然后被点名的人第一时间来三角位置贴右边站，被点名的那个人就是中燃烧中debuff 那个人直接往右边来，然后剩下的远程跟治疗。等会儿我先跟他们分完之后。
Don't need to run away even with Ignite, just spread and stay spread. Okay.
方位。
I wasn't planning to do anything other than press Cloak of Shadows if I got the burn Ignite ability.
那边是防骑，你站这个
Let
位
me
置。
see. Are my other guys going to a particular side? That guy's over there. That guy's over there. That guy... Where's the Paladin? I don't see the Paladin. Farrell's in the middle. Whatever. We just go behind the boss anyways.
相信我，直接撸就完了。
Agathon, thank you very much for your subscription. Thank you for 16 months of support. I really appreciate that. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope we're going to kill Brutallus this time.
你跟乃德是大饼那边，杰利姆跟乃萨是方块那边。
I think the Titan Reforged version is like aimed at newer players, less experienced players. You know, they're trying to make the raids easy, right? And I think it's really frustrating for especially newer players. If you're trying to do the raids, you're just wiping and can't do it. But like, I don't think it's intended that these things are going to be super hard.
DK 上，
They're pulling...
别动啊，尽量别动。boss 拉过来，再往后退，英勇开，三层换潮啊！
Oh, that tank is dead.
战负他，
That's not good.
2层就倒了。
是的，2层就倒了。树皮给一个给防骑，树骑给防骑。buff 给 DD 刷一套啊。圣佑。 DK 吸血鬼潮，
tank is revived.
吸血鬼交。吸血鬼呢？吸血鬼呢？压着给 DKT。哎，防骑准备朝。有战俘，鸟的战俘压人。防骑自己交拯救。防骑拯救给自己，树皮好了给防骑。
我开大西了。
Oh, he's got burn. He's got to be careful to not spread it. Never mind. Now all the melees have burn. Oh well. That's just how it goes sometimes.
奶骑2层之后无敌小溪给 DKT。
These other guys are running around a lot. I'm afraid they're going to walk into me, and then I'm going to have burn. I don't want to have burn.
宁静可以拉了，神哥宁静拉掉。
Nice. What? No! They walked into me after. I'm running away from everyone now. Alright, it's official. Brutallus is easy now. Oh, please don't walk into this. Wait, is it? They walked into him and they didn't get burned. Maybe everything's okay. What do we get? Conquer. Oh, we got a Conqueror belt.
刷一下1-4的血，1-5的血。奶骑自己的血刷。
Aren't you supposed to be exposing? Yeah, the other. I was told that I was supposed to, but the other rogue that joined the raid has been putting it up. So we both work together to maintain it because we both have the maintenance talent. So yeah, at the start of the raid, I was told that I need to do the armor debuff, and this other guy is just doing it anyways. So no problem. Debuff's going up, so it's fine.
Glory to Kil'jaeden.
来，下一个 boss 的任务分一下。
Alright, Felmyst.
那个奶萨跟3队的远程，还是刚才一样，奶骑加那个奶萨来3角。等会儿王者是我刷的，先不着急。惩戒骑，你实际上奶骑实际上带着
Imagine if the Western team weren't pussos and actually added that auto refresh expose to TBC. Yeah, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. They don't really want to make any changes to Burning Crusade. They don't want to make the PvE experience of rogue players better. They're okay with rogues just being the undesirable lepers of raiding. Other guy barely out DPSing. Okay, well, look. If I wasn't doing Expose, like if I knew this guy was going to show up and do Expose, I would have a different talent build and I would do like 2% more damage.
跟奶萨3角，来剩下的远程跟治疗，来3角。
Could you maybe share your TBC Hunter weak aura? Yeah, I'll upload it eventually.
如果点出来了啊，那个点近战的人，
Your character wearing a monocle? No, it's an
点
engineering
远
goggle.
程
It's
点到
different.
左边，左边的人散，远离
It's
他
an；
点到右边，
engineering
右边人远离
monocle, I
他。
mean.
再给战士刷个王者力量。
Alright, who's going
法师派个
first
治理
on this boss?
防骑把全团庇护刷一下啊！误导家伙给 DKT 啊 ！DKT 我的正前方 你
Paladin
看
or
啊，
Death
把 boss 拉到
Knight?
这儿，
I'm gonna guess Death
你
Knight.
面朝这儿啊，背对大团。
You have to be in Discord. I don't. It's one. It's not Discord. Two. No, I don't have to be here. But I just think it's good ambiance, good vibes. Be in the voice comms, even though I don't understand them. Boss is in.
拉过去，拉过去。
What the? No!
"来，防其大西郊。
What is this? Noxious fumes.
牧师对着人群大区，
My
牧
cloak
师对着人群大
is
区，
used already.
远程继续撸 boss。 来，所有人被点名的人不要跟着三角啊，其他人跟着三角走。
哦，人群跑两
The
边。
interface on this is the
其
worst.
他的人跟着三角，被点名的人不要来，来替拉住小怪。 传也刷起来，小怪清掉。
Watching the dragon.
所有人啊，往左边走，来三角这边，往下，往下，所有人往下，跑快，火箭学开，
Okay.
被
Good.
控的人
Watch.
直接杀掉。
Oh, are they got mind controlled.
让你们跟着三角，你们跟哪儿去了？杀掉之后战负，看三角啊，看三角，跟着三角走。来往上，跟着三角往上。
大呀！
Okay. Bunch more people got
Cash
mind
up.
controlled.
你们不会
stay
跑，
north.
你们看三角，你们就无脑跟三角，或者你们直接跟随我。
Yep, okay.
就是清完小怪之后，你们直接跟随我。
So the green cloud is the mind control cloud.
不是你奶奇，你不用管是
I
不是
think
原
we're
地。
cooked.
我是要回中的，他吐完之后中间消失，我会回中。
There's no tanks left. I think we're cooked. You on low on the meters? Not for long. I'm gonna beat everyone that died before. But I didn't die.
速死速死！
Alright.
不要释放啊，等脱战。
I don't know if you know this, but sometimes you turn into a demon. Kinda scary. Must be a visual bug. No,
这个
it's
boss 没有
intentional.
制造压
Dude.
力
It's
啊，
Malvora's Shard of the
你就大
Defiler.
区人群，牧师大区好就行了。
I'd rather host raids myself. I explain the tactics clearly.
2-1跟
I bet you do, Wizzy. I bet you do. Not really an option for me though.
是，别等了。
No one speaks English here. I mean, maybe some of them do, but I mean their primary language is speaking Chinese, so that's just what they're gonna use.
刚刚分的戒律木暗木不是在右边吗？戒律木是在左边。 那左
I
边的
think
就
we're
暗
doing
幕
fine.
就是 暗
2 wipes Kalecgos, 1 wipe Felmyst so far. I think we're doing great.
然后区两边的嘛，近战的跟他那边的。
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm looking at the boss. It like sits in the air for a little bit. Then it either moves forward, forward and left, or forward and right. And that's how you know where it's about to breathe. And you just need to not be in the path of the breath or you get mind controlled. And then you're screwed. And the pull on the boss was a little upsetting because I got like stuck on some terrain that I couldn't see. And they were moving the boss, so I got like out of melee range. So I'll have to be careful about that this time. Make sure I don't get stuck on terrain and can stay in melee range of the boss.
喷完之后，就比如很简单，他喷的是中间，然后咱们躲的时候在这边躲，等他喷完之后，咱们大团就可以来这边，不要去毒里边，在毒边上，等这个毒消之后，就可以来中间看他的头像。这个他的头往下摆，咱们就往上走；往上摆，咱们就往下走。就始终毒消失之后，始终咱们大团是在中间的。就这样就可以保证永远不可能中。就不要不要毒消失之后还在上边跟下边在那死等，不要在那等，来中间等。还有最简单的方法，你们就是跟随2-1，好吧？小怪清完之后就跟随2-1。
Alright, so maybe they're like re-explaining the breath and mind control mechanic, because that's what we failed on. So I guess that's what they're spending time explaining. And then we go again, and we get it for sure this time.
英勇不要开太早啊，英勇等那个 BOSS 到位之后，英勇再起。
Explain strats after a wipe. Look, not every raid leader does it the same way, but you know, I'm having a good time. I think it's okay.
来，各就各位，各就各位。来，直接开 DK。飞走了吧？再绕一圈吧，咱再飞一圈。
Are they waiting for like a certain part in their patrol to pull? Maybe?
误导给啊。
Yep, okay, there we go.
可以往那个方向带也可以。可以了。大区。单区一下乃德，还有鸟德。大区，大区。远程继续撸 BOSS 啊！远程继续撸 BOSS 上边，远程继续撸。来2个 T 解放出来之后 ，BOSS 上天之后拉好小怪。
That's their phase. Okay.
来方块三角这边集合，被点名的人不要过来啊！被点名的人不要过来。
Switch to our AOE weapons.
来集合，清小怪 ，T 接住，误导家伙给。来远离那个线，远离那个线。
Where's the boss? Where's the boss?
小怪速度清掉。
Still laser beam time.
三角这边集合啊！走往上走，往上走，来所有人。别站毒里边。
Yep, north. Boss moves
血抬起来。
Excellent. Okay. Only 3 people are
来，
dead.
所有人来三角位置啊！ 把他杀
We
了。
have to do 3 breaths. Oh, that guy's mind controlled. He's about to be dead. Okay, watching. Where you going? I think we can
来
go
往
north
上，继
again.
续往上，跟着他娘往上走。啊，站不起来。
That looked like a middle to me.
来毒枭之后回中，
South,
来
south,
回中
south
回中，往下，往下，所有人往下，火箭穴开。
Nice. Okay. Much better
OK，
this
准备接
time.
boss 啊。
Okay. I believe we've got it. I think we're gonna kill it before it goes air phase again.
哎，DKT 接 boss， 吸血鬼接，嗯。 近战跟三角战啊！姑姑，你别单独战，你单独战他吃不到你。区大区，近战位继续大区，没去到。大西郊，完全没伤害，我操！
No, 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 don't do another air phase. Oh, thank No! 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 We have to live through one more air
被点名的
phase.
人走，不要说剩下的人找三角。
Uh
拉住
oh.
小怪，
1 percentage.
别站毒里边啊！小怪清掉。
Where's
所
the
有人往上
dragon?
啊，找三角，往上往上。
She is? Okay, okay. I think we go north. Yep, okay, we're good. Back to single target weapons.
来把 DKT 杀了啊！
Okay. Watching, watching.
六十防起你不用接了 ，BOSS 已经死了，喷完之后结束了。
North, north, north.
来，别动，不动，不动，不动。所有
It's
人
a
来
middle,
上面
that's。a middle. Okay. Okay, great. Watching.
来
South.
往下跑，所有人往下跑，火箭穴开
Go,。go, go, 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 go.
猎人，
No
猎人。
sprints. We're fine, we're fine. It was a far north. We're good. Okay. Okay, now we've definitely got it. The boss is at 1 health. It has to land, and then someone has to sneeze on it, and then it's dead. All right. Sun
秒得
mode,
你想要的戒指出来。
Conqueror, Sword Breaker's Bulwark. Oh, this is such a
Iron
cool
Shield
looking
here.
shield. Look at that. Damn.
什么四必死，就是必死。
deserved a far better fate. You did what had to be done. But
法师死哪儿了？把法师救一下。
far from over.
boss 屁股后面。
Okay.
治疗蹲上，提前别着急的，治疗还没来。
Primal
So, Shaman.
Attuned Goggles. Shaman.
下个 boss 的灭
Are
团
the
点
twins
啊，
gonna get
重
cleaved?
点
Should
燃
I
的
go
人一定要
Blade
出
Flurry?，
不出还是灭啊。可以给2次机会啊，超过2次，如果说咱们第2次没有过，还是因为点燃的问题，就开始罚款了啊。
I think probably they're gonna get
感觉
cleaved.
应该有很多人没有打过。可以犯错，但不能一直犯错啊。 不要冰箱，不要无敌，任何技能都不要，那个点燃都解不了。
Muru, they just lost off the bat. Nuke Muru, skipped most ads. Okay. I think we will go Blade Flurry build here.
所有的远程啊，
Kind of
就在三角位
expecting
置
that
输
it's
出，
going to be
别
a
下去
cleave
啊，别下
situation.
去，你就在这个位置输出。中点燃的人啊，一会儿开打之后这个门是关着的，对，就往术士放传送阵那边跑，
These are the hallmarks. These are the pillars.
就在上面远程啊，所有的远程中点
This
燃
is
第
the one
一
that
时间
casts Ignite,
往
right?
这个传送阵这边跑，往
Alethis,
门
the
口
fire
跑。
one.
所有的近战
There's the one mechanic I remember you have to react to. If you get targeted by Conflagrate, that's what it's called, you have to run away really quickly before the Conflagrate hits you so it doesn't AoE around you onto all the other players.
没鱼的赶紧吃鱼，没鱼的赶紧吃鱼。
I have waited
然后 DK 你去拉火女啊，不是你去拉骷髅。
You won't get the
Fun
debuff,
team,
you have no
Nakaka.
threat. I thought Conflagrate was targeting a random member of the raid. At least that's how it worked in TBC. Maybe it doesn't work that way here.
所有的人来骷髅的后边集合输出就行了啊。
Random off of highest. Okay, so it's only among high threat players.
误导家伙全部给
So if I
防起啊
vanish early
误导
and
家伙
tricks the
全部给
trade,
防
it's just
这个
never
boss
gonna
不要
hit
打
me.
AOE， 打单体。你打骷髅，在叉叉没有死之前，你们对骷髅造成的伤害是无效的啊！给你们说一下。
What happened to the trash? Oh, it's dead now, Gmals. No one likes trash mobs. They just made them largely irrelevant, so you can do bosses.
很简单啊，很简单，不要有压力。来倒数，来误导给1-1，标记叉叉啊，你们猎人，标记啊，下。
Those are not
是
getting
是
stacked. Okay. No blade flurry for me.
.这一次点的是我啊，下次你们进站悠着点，下一个。 我光切天赋，他妈没有带装备，就很搞笑。
Yeah, the other rogue put up exposed, so we're okay there.
奶德把鸟的战负，
Uh-oh. Something's wrong.
上面出问题了，
I'm not sure what is wrong, but something's definitely wrong.
快死！我回去买材料啊，一会儿起门拉我。
Let's look at damage taken by spell, flame touched. Enemy damage taken, friendly fire,
因为现在这个
flame touched and conflag.
现在这个插件它不会提示。
Flame touched seems to be what killed everybody.
第一个我看点的是亡命，跑的挺好的，上面。第二，
Yeah,
下边
that
这个点
seems
的
to
是
be
我
the issue.
第二次点的是老登，老登没跑吧？
他在下面怎么会扎到上面呢？他是 T 呀、
啊，不是我看第二个点是谁？
Is this? Are we getting resurrected
第
or
二
is
个
this a
点的
run back?
是
These guys are not releasing. No one else is releasing Spirit, so I'm not releasing Spirit either. You just gotta see what everyone else is doing and go with the vibe. Ice Coffee asks, raids better today? They're certainly
这
easier.
个东西，如果说靠
For some
团长去
people,
狠
that
的
means
话
they're
我
better.
觉得
I
应
wouldn't
该
say that means they're
是来不
better.
及的。
Other people enjoy the
只有
raid
2
being
秒钟的
really
反应时间。
challenging.
来得及。
That's
来
not
得及
for
然
me.
后还有一点就是术士伤害高，然后他点的是仇恨的前8个人，知道吧？然后术士打完第1个流星以后，你们就心灵震爆一下，绝对不会点你们。
猎人可以后跳，法师可以闪现，术士可以传送阵。
Paladin tank is back.
就鸟德
Single
他
target
们
res.
可能
What's the deal with this? How is it that mass resurrection scrolls have existed on this server since phase 2? It's phase 5 now. And I've now been in 2 back-to-back raids where no one has mass resurrection scrolls. How? What the hell? No one wants to pay for them because raid leads are all leeches here. Okay, well, here's the thing. Here, raid leads, as far as I know, do not take 20% of the GDKP pot. They don't even take 15 or 10% even of the GDKP pot. I've occasionally seen like an extra 1 or 2% for the raid leader. But in my experience, it's normally just like a flat bonus, and if the pot is small, no one gets any bonuses, and it's a totally even split. When you say the raid leaders here are leeches, and I see them not taking, you know, giant host cuts, I'm like, these are the fairest and best raid leaders I've ever seen, because the meta for the North American GDKPs is raid leader taking anywhere from 10 to 20% of the pot. Yeah. Take a fee for people reserving gear. Man, the one time I arranged a pre-purchase of an item, it was just 20,000 gold straight up. They didn't ask for anything additional on top of that, and they seemed totally fine with it. Maybe 15k went to the pot and 5k went to the raid leader in that case. But even still, even if you're taking 5k when a specific legendary drops, that's still way less than 20% or even 10% of every raid pot.
除了那个猎人之外，还没有人需要带合击的，法系的合击有人要没？
You're a Westerner and want raids with no leader cut? I know a guy. Pretty much every raid here is no leader cut. I remember Greek Wario, the classic WoW streamer, he was hosting GDKPs on the NA realms for a while with like, you know, single digit host cuts. And he would get like spam reported by the other raid leaders to silence him, like use the in-game automated report thing, because they didn't like that he was advertising like a 5% host cut when they were trying to fill their runs with 20% host cuts. Alright, deadly poison. Instant poison. 20% host cut is insanely high. Yes, I know. It's ridiculous. And it does not happen I've never seen anything close to that on the Chinese server, not even remotely close. But that's like, I see very high host cuts on North American server GKPs a lot. Which, I mean, I haven't done those for a while because they were banned on Anniversary and they were banned in Season of Discovery. Last time I was doing GDKPs on North America was Missa Pandaria. Ran a lot of GDKPs. And before that was Phase 1 of Sod, and prior to that, it was like Wrath of Lich King. Okay, I've got Flask, I've got Food Buff, I refreshed my poisons. We're gonna stay in Blade Flurry build even though they're not being stacked, because, like, if the other guy's just handling the armor debuff, then we're good.
法师拜个大日历，有人没有？王者印记。倒数了啊！我刚喊在那个老三面前，我喊了半天。
Alright, here we go.
你不给我骑有啥用啊
Wins, attempt number 2.
下。英勇。英勇。为啥我没？哦，我他妈有 buff。防体大吸交了。
I'm stunned. I'm demon form. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Good. It's a trade again.
准备第2次点名啊！萨满自己起。奶气大吸，奶气大吸。
Uh-oh, wait. All the range damage dealers are dead again. Are we giving up? Yeah, we're giving up. Okay, something's happening with that.
这次是谁没
That
跑
is not what should be happening. All
我知道是
right.
法系，是谁？
Flame touched, flame touched, flame touched. I'm trying to remember what this mechanic is, because it seems like a mechanic only the ranged have to deal with. So it's a mechanic that's, like, not one that I remember, because I pretty much always play melee. Let me look up the Felmyst guide by Simonize. Eredar Twins. Flame Touched is applied to players when they take any fire damage from the boss. It stacks and deals fire damage.
点的是你老薛，你一个法师直接扭头鼠标一个鼠标直接闪现不就行了吗？
Fire damage to the player every 2 seconds per stack. Whenever a player receives shadow damage from the boss, their stacks of fire touched are removed.
不行，如果他在那个台阶上
Stacks and reduces healing received by 5%. But when a player receives fire damage from the boss, their stacks of dark touch are removed. Okay,
那
whatever.
你就下台子再闪现嘛。
This is what
2
seems to
秒
be killing
肯定够
people.
啊。
So, whenever they take fire damage, they get a stack of this. So they're probably getting too many stacks. They're taking too much fire damage from other things.
来得及。
Sacrilege does not do fire stuff. Here,
There you
Blaze is the primary spell Alethis will use to attack the tank. It deals around fire damage and leaves fire on the ground. It deals damage over time to anyone who stands in it. Okay, that's definitely not what's killing the ranged. Unless they're ripping threat, and maybe Blaze is going into the range stack. Flame Seer is casting up to 5 random players in the raid at a time, dealing around fire damage over 6 seconds to each player. Okay, whatever. Pyrogenics will periodically buff herself, increasing fire damage she deals by 35%, can be purged or dispelled. Maybe it can be spell stolen too. That'd be dope. I'm gonna guess Conflagration is the thing that's owning us. Conflagration targets a random raid member and has a 3.5-second cast time. After the cast completes, the targeted player is disoriented for 10 seconds and deals 3,200 fire damage to every second to themselves and all players within 8 yards. Okay, so I think someone in the range stack is getting Conflagration, and they're not moving out within the 3.5-second window, so then it's pulsing fire damage to everyone in the range stack, which then is stacking up Flame Touched on all of them. That's my guess on what's happening. What other damage besides the fire buff? Let's see. So a lot of the range are dying at approximately the same time, around 51 seconds. So burn, blaze, burn, blaze, burn, blaze. Oh, that's the primary attack. I think they're pulling
他一个闪
threats
现闪现错
somehow.
了，点到法日上闪现到近战这边，把近战全部搞死了。
Okay, yeah, my guess was wrong. It
Wow.
looks like they're getting burn in the range stack. So that's, I think that means someone in the range stack is pulling threat off of the
面积
tank.
去哪儿了？
Insta blaze proc.
是迷路
Oh,
了
I
吗
can tell you what happened. The tank pulled up top where range is in and a fireball. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. When I was reading through the abilities, I was like, no way, this is the thing that's getting them, right? Wrong. That was definitely the thing that was getting them. Can you kill the boss now? Maybe if Blaze doesn't go in the range stack, then maybe we can kill the boss.
你们就站三角输出，被点名出去，就这么简单，就唯一一点儿就是被点名了出去，就这一点儿。
What if I misdirect? I don't know if tricksing the Alethis tank at the start and opening on Alethis is going to help this situation. I think maybe I should just keep doing what I'm doing, stay on Sacrilege.
不要动，就在这儿就行了。
那是因为我旁边
你被致盲了，我知道。
致盲我无敌秒解了，那个我秒解了。
没事，这一次你不用无敌了，我切 T 了。倒数了。
Run in from the side? Oh, like run in from down here instead of jumping in. Yeah, that'd be crazy if they did that. Fuck. Mistimed my trinket there. Got stunned. What? Moonkin pulling threat? Ow! I Trixa traded into the tank.
还是我，我操！
Moonkins are just built different, I guess. What is going on? This boss running all over the place.
猫头跑
Stunned.
过来打吧，猫的。所有人下来，所有人下来，所有人下来，跟三角重叠战。 给他树皮给一缸啊。
I think we got it this time. All right, clearing the raid. Oh, Belt of Conqueror, Vehemence Shoulders. Okay. Do I actually want the Vehemence Shoulders? I don't know. Expertise 51.
没消掉就会一直有。
Probably? I mean, they look cool as hell. Oh, wait. I went over here and I was like, wait, why is all the trash dead? Oh, they just annihilated the trash while I was looking at the loot. That's why it's all dead already.
不用刷了，那个中底 buff 的人不用刷
Stanchion
了。
of Primal Instinct, Shroud of Redeemed Souls, Loop of Forged Power. Oh, there's a craft BOP recipe for a
来把死
BOE
人都救一
ring.
下。
Conqueror Belt, and a Sun Mode. Why are people dying?
别坐地，不用坐地，也不用刷血，赶紧死，死了救起来就行了。
Ring is Mega Abyss recipe will sell for tons. Oh shit, Loop of Forge Power. Okay, let's look at this. Stamina, Intellect, Hit Haste, Spell
元素
Power,
别刷自己
and
的
a
血了，它越来越
socket.
疼。你别刷了，
Unique Equipped,
赶紧死吧！
Hardened Corium, Eternal Air, Eternal Water, and
别
a
刷
Sun
了，
Mode.
让他们死。奶茶别给自己刷血
Alright,
了。
we'll see.
还有2个猎人的血，别刷了。
I don't have jewel crafting on this
死了把他们救
character.
起来。
BOP pattern, so it's got to go to a jewel crafter in the raid. Or I guess someone who's willing, someone who's willing to level jewel crafting just for that pattern could get it too. The ring itself
DK.
currently selling for 1.3 thousand on auction house. Alright, but
走走，往前走，往前走。
what's like the margin over the cost of the materials? I don't know how much Hardened Corium, Eternal Air, Eternal Water, and Sun Mode go for. Because like if you're only talking like a 100 gold margin over the cost of the materials, then that's not very impressive. If you're talking like a 400 or 500 gold margin over the cost of the materials, then that's awesome. What is a moat selling for? I don't know.
来，所有人后退三角位。
Sun mode's
这是一
100
个
gold only, so around 1k. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a way bigger margin than I thought it would be. 1,000 gold profit per piece, and you can just print those? That's crazy. Need 6 sun modes? No, it's just one. Just one. 1 sun mode, 6 eternal water, 4 eternal
然后
air,
第一个你拿
6
boss，
hardened
防止
corium.
你把小怪接住，然后所有人把小怪融掉就行了。
Ice Coffee asks, is the raid still hard as shit? Absolutely not. It got significantly nerfed.
然后2个牧师帮忙，这个接力木你自己去算好啊。这个 boss 就是白送的，现在。来，猎人去射箭假死，就位。法师拍个智力，法师拍个智力，速度。
Oh, they're doing the despawn? Oh, wait.
让人救一下。
Going in? Okay.
不是你他妈
Wrong timing on the heroism, I
出
think.
来，所有人出来。
Wait, they're running out? What are they gonna do about the heroism? Like, they can't... The raid leader lets out a big sigh. I think we all understand how the raid leader's
不用
feeling
等，不
right
等，不
now.
等，这个 boss 就没有嗜血打吧，就不假死了。走吧，来，所有人三角，来三角这边集合，给盗贼的buff还有300的 buff，给他们补，快！
I think they're just gonna all run in together, is what it's looking like is happening. Do you understand them? Nope.
来，所有人来三角位置啊！所有人来三角位置，跟三角一起站。倒数了啊！火箭靴直接往里边冲啊！来，火箭靴开，进。反击击小怪，把小怪拉到中间打掉，小怪拉到中间一起打掉。DK 拽一下那个法师，近战准备啊！近战准备，我说让你们出的时候就出啊！来，近战出，近战出，近战出。
Oh, they're saying run out for darkness, I think. It's not because I understand what they're saying, it's because I'm observing what the other people are saying. Other people are doing.
神歌唱，大西郊，您进来。
I'm not sure why I died there. Most of the raid is over there. Maybe I should have been over there.
长期 boss 仇恨。
They might still kill it. I mean, we've got 6, 7, 8, 9,
误导嫁祸
10,
给
12
给
people
房旗，
dead.
误导嫁祸给房旗。P2的时候啊，就这一个黑，你们看到地上这个黑圈了没？你们要躲掉，所有的人都要躲这个黑圈。 赶紧死吧！
Dark Fiend， 然后会刷这个暗影魔，然后那个什么戒律木第一时间就把它去掉，知道吧？
Why haven't they released this worldwide? Are they stupid? I wish they released it worldwide. I don't really know why. But my best guess would be it's just kind of some kind of business deal of, like, you know, between Blizzard and NetEase, the Chinese distribution company. That would be my guess, but I don't know. They haven't really, like, come out and made an official announcement as to, like, here's why we're releasing this to China and not the rest of the world. To my knowledge, there's no, like, official announcement from Blizzard or NetEase explaining that. There's a lot of different fan theories speculating about this and that.
刚才没有英勇，但凡有英勇的话。
Instead, we are getting Anniversary of the Anniversary Classic server. That's correct. That's what we're getting instead. The No Changes re-release of Burning Crusade, where Destruction Potions are 19 gold each. Have fun raiding.
能救到，能救到。
Buffed Terracone. Yeah, guys, I forgot. That's true. They buffed the Terracone spawn rate. Have fun raiding. Oh, there's Kalecgos loot going out? Conqueror belt? I'll go 100 on a Conqueror belt. 200. I'll go 300 on a Conqueror belt. I'm not trying to go super duper high, but you know, if it doesn't go for much, it doesn't go for much. I'm happy to pay 300. 4. Go 5. Six. It's starting to be the point where, like, we should hold off. Tier tokens are very common. 900 over there. 800. I think I'm going to go 900 on this one, and then if we get outbid, that's it. 1,000. Yeah, if we're outbid, that's okay. That's okay. We'll just give up. Tier tokens are going to go very cheap very soon. We don't need to overspend on the first week to try to get them. Below 800, says Wizzy. Yeah. Yes, that's about where I pulled the plug.
后面的人还没到，先把其他人的 buff 给他们补一补。
I really want to see a blackened Naru sliver come off of this boss. Big physical DPS trinket. Could use an upgrade for my Dark Moon card greatness. This one's a very good trinket, but I'd say overstayed its welcome. How about? Ankh boots. Okay, yeah. 400, 500, 600. I'll go 7 and we call it. Call it at 7. 800. All right, pass. Pass.
关键是不好出。
How big is the item level increase between tiers? Do you replace trinkets every tier? You theoretically could. I think each tier has had a trinket that's better than the last, at least one. But usually the way the item levels on the gear work is each phase of raids will have 2 different item levels that drop, a high and a low. And they're usually 6 or 7 item levels apart. And then the next phase comes out, and the low item level of the next phase is the same as the high item level of the previous phase. 100? I mean, I'll go 200 vehemence.
乃萨乃德这个披风，好东西啊。
So you're typically going up or down, you know, by about 6 item levels each phase. But you may not have a high item level good item in every slot. In fact, that's very rare. The high item level ones, like, you're usually only gonna find like 4, maybe 5 of them each phase that are good for you.
来 buff 起了。
Shoulders, yeah, I put in for 200. Do I want those? Let it go. Seems like no one else is really interested in them, other than me and the other rogue. I'm not really sure if I want to be using those shoulders. They're like, okay, shoulders, but they overlap with my set bonus here.
来就合击到期的补一个，合击到期的补一个。
Okay, we try again. So I think the floating skull things are what killed me last time. And I don't think I was close to them. But maybe they have a bigger radius than I thought, and I just need to get way farther away from them than I did.
来三角集合了，兄弟们，准备开搞了，倒数了。误导家伙现在给 DK， 现在给。
I don't know if we're going to try to despawn again this time or just run in. Like a run in.
应有。哇哇开，全开，别撸。
I
DK，对面小怪拉一下。
Way better with heroism. We're gonna kill it before the first
所有
darkness
的怪都
easily.
是算的啊，这里边所有的怪都是算的。
Good.
来，尽量走。
I'm gonna run towards the front of the raid. I ran behind before, and I think I outranged
牧师大区
healers.
好啊。
Void Sentinel over there. My AoE weapons don't have poisons on them, so we're not gonna use them.
把小怪拉进来，拉进来。 躲好地上的圈儿，然后牧师驱好。远程
I
点
think
将，
because we killed it
Yeah.
fast, it prevented the spawning of the skull, the floating skull guys, too. Wow, yeah. That heroism on opener is great, huh? This boss keeps spinning around, causing some parries. Okay, Black and Narsliver, please, please, please. Which ones are we getting? Muramasa, Reckless Fury, Glimmering, Spell Power, and Gain Mana.
来
Jesus
DK
Christ.
战士看一眼了啊，好东西。
That's gotta be,
Evil.
that's what, like the healer one? That's gotta be the
然后
worst
猫德还有
fucking
个武
one.
器没给你拍啊。
Damn. Worst trinket.
战士，你这个可以替代一下。
Oh, Shadow
可以替代一下。
Sword Guardian. Okay, we're going to the last
25的
boss.
谁要刷啊？
He's
这
dead.
小怪打人很疼，有 AOE 的。
Not the boss. Not yet.
中弹跳起来打。
700. This this trinket selling for less than a tier piece is selling
空
for.
格键不用停啊，就跳着打就行了。踢也跳。
Alright, time for KJ. So the gear item level. My character's average item level is 230.
防体你拉右边。
It's held back pretty hard by this 200 item level trinket. I think this is my next lowest item level at 226. And I believe my ranged weapon slot doesn't count for my average item level, but this is a 213. I thought it did for the longest time, but I got a bow upgrade on one of my other characters, and I looked at my item level before I equipped it, and then I equipped it and checked my item level again, and it didn't change. Then I like switched my gear around a whole bunch and checked my item level, and I concluded that my ranged weapon slot doesn't factor into my average item level.
乃德。
Could you possibly get the legendary bow here? It could drop, but in this run, it was arranged pre-sold for a fixed price of 40,000 gold. So one person in the raid said, like, you know, arrange with the raid leader. They're like, all right, we're not going to auction it. It's just going to be fixed price, 40k. Is a pretty common practice on this server for, like, legendary items. Like, instead of having them go to auction, you know, and then the raid leader has to, like, try to find multiple rich people that want the item to make sure it sells well. They just find one person and arrange for a fixed good price of the item. Now, week 1 of the raid, I would say that's not actually very common. Week 1, when it's, like, super hype and exciting, you know, usually you can get bids going way, way high. But this is the group we were able to find. This is the group we joined. So that's what it is.
龙，有没有人会空龙的？除了治疗之外，有没有人会空龙的？
安仔你就空吧，你那点 DPS 上来被他扑出了。
So I'm pretty sure the whole thing on Kil'jaeden is you just DPS the boss, and then none of the mechanics that happen are really that important if you just DPS the boss enough, which is great.
Simon Eyes is a genius.
Great boss for me. I love
有没有
that.
人会控？100斤补贴。
Cooper Tintin with a change hat request. Okay. Let's go this one. Good luck on dagger upgrade. Oh yeah. You can get the legendaries are upgradable. Go 0 out of 7. I got it last phase. Then every phase after that, one boss in the phase will drop an item that you can consume that upgrades this dagger. There's like a different item that upgrades Thunder Fury and a different item that upgrades Sulfurous. So, if I get the upgrades for it every phase, the idea is that it's supposed to remain best in slot every phase as long as it's continually upgraded. But if you fall behind on the upgrades, then the like regular raid drop items are supposed to pull ahead.
我看一下追忆的伤。
How cheap or expensive? I paid 20k for one and 26k for the other. I've got 2 rogues and they both have the legendary dagger on them. Sword from Muru? No. As a assassination rogue, mutilate rogue, I need to use 2 daggers. So no offhand, no non-dagger weapon types.
火箭靴留着，别火箭靴上，万一出千魂了，火箭靴要用得着。先打骷髅啊！单体别 A 啊！打叉叉，防起交个大吸。
Whoa. I'm gonna cloak here, taking a lot of damage.
Diggity 神，你去站位，站好，来左右分散。
Did you do Zul'Aman already? No, we started with Sunwell.
尽
in
量
this
找三
group.
角啊！
The expendable have perished. So be it. Now I shall succeed where Sargeras could not.
英勇直接开，直接开，
And secure my place as the true master of the
不用出，直接撸就行了。猎人打一下天上的宝珠，
Let the unraveling of this world commence.
道子你抖棚一下呀！镜像拉一下。
Where do the shadow spikes go? Do I have to move out of those right now?
惩戒旗，你自己出去，警察旗。
Oh, the guy with burn is running away. I think I just got hit
还
by a
是稍微
shadow
出一下
spike.
吧，有点疼。
Seems like it's not important.
I serve only the master.
近战被点名的啊，往左边或往右边都行。
Brutallus wall's been shattered. We one-shot Brutallus today. It was great. How's it going, Jerome?
来三角位置喷一下，对。
Oh, wait, we gotta get the dragon buff.
然后闪现是
Dragon
无
buff, please?
CD 的
I
啊，
wasn't
闪现
in
可以一直按。
position for it.
天上的宝珠
Dragon
打
buff
一
is
下，
like a
两
huge
个了。
haste buff.
惩戒旗你回去，我被点名了。
Maybe next time the dragon will buff us again. Did we get it that time?
镜像拉一下，方琦。
Yes, we
这样
did.
镜像
Blue
打人。
haste thingy. Breath haste. Oh, it's so good. %25%. Holy.
But I'm lost. I cannot find my way back.
The time is now, Anvina.
Do not harbor false hope. You cannot win.
Whoops, slightly bad timing
爆
on
发
that
好了，
trinket.
注意看。天上的宝珠打一下。
Got some juice in the Baron's chat today. I was reading one thing in the Baron's chat where like someone hosted a soft reserve raid and an item dropped and they just gave it to the guy who double soft reserved because they said double soft reserve just gets hard prio over single soft reserve. And they're like, that's what's always happened. That's how it goes in every raid. And everyone else was like really confused. You ate the meteor? I think I did. I think I did eat the meteor.
Caleb? Caleb?
I was busy yapping.
尽量对，尽量位，尽量位
Nightmare。is over. The spell is broken. Goodbye, Kalecgos, my love.
我来给你摸个成功啊！
All right. Sunwell
没
destroyed.
没，
Loot, loot, loot. Sun mote. Hand of the Deceiver, crown, ring of flowing life, haste spell power. No legendary bow, guys. No legendary bow. That's unlucky. No dagger upgrade either. Golden staff of the Sindori, crown of Anasterian.
冲动，左阿们。
Goodbye, Anvina, my love. Few will remember your name.
Imagine if they banned GDKP on Titan. Yeah, they just wouldn't do that. That's not gonna happen.
Pure. Heroes, do not let her sacrifice be in vain.
就是为啥我不想去控龙啊？因为我能打第一，所以我不想去控。
Alright, Zul'Aman. This is a raid we did the other day also. It was great. It was great yesterday, and I believe these bosses also got a 35% health nerf.
那个法师青云是不是不打了呀？我看 YY 走了一个。
And the tactic that I learned is whenever Zul'jin does his whirlwind attack, I need to press feint, so if it hits me, I take 50% less damage, because last time when I did this, you know, I dodged one whirlwind, I parried another, and then the third one hit me for 30,000 damage. Now, if you notice, now this character doesn't have exactly the same health as my other character, but it's pretty similar. I only have 26,000 health. The 30,000 damage whirlwind one-shot me. Raid chat's popping off. Let's translate, see what they're saying. I also finally learned how to put ChatGPT in dark mode. It wasn't hard, I just never looked for it before. Your 251 weapon, share the map quest. I'm going to bathroom, push
到起门
faster.
拉一下啊！
Push, push, push. If you
只有
want
那
to
个包包
wipe,
任
that's
务
not
分享一下。
impossible either. Everyone's going to the bathroom, okay. The key is whether you actually want to. I fell asleep 3 times during Kil'jaeden just now. Somehow I didn't die.
我给你们共享了，没接到吗？
Berserker's called? I don't know. I'd assume it's better than my greatness card. So, I mean, if it's dropped, I'll try to bid for it. But like everything, you know, I'm not going to go all in on every single item that drops good for me. You know, if it seems too expensive, I'll just pass, let someone else have it. 25 people ZA? Yeah, all the raids are scaled up to 25 player raids. 25 player, level 80.
那个简易，
什么东西啊？我不知道。
那个简易研磨器，你搜简易研磨器，你把那个先给我，我用完之后再还给你。我放仓库了。
Poison.
我要7俩宝石。
Poison.
What can I do for you?
什么游戏啊？我要
All right,
搞不清楚
Zul'Aman
我先接
time.
电话。
这不是有明白人吗？不用着急，一波一波清，别死人。
Ooh, this guy's got Winter Spring Cross Saber. It's a nice mount. Mobs behind. Okay. Okay. They want to go left or right? The tank's going to the left, so I'm following the tank. If the other guy wants to go to the right, that's fine, but I'm following the guy with the tank mark on him. Is there a timed event in the Zul'Aman? I don't think so. I was looking for that when we did it last time, and I saw no, like, timer or indicator there was any, like, time limit on stuff. Asnador coming in with a Prime Gaming. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Asnador. Thank you for 25 months. Wait, no, sorry. 55 months. Holy! I misread it at first. Thank you, Asnador. It's over 4 years. Holy. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day.
提前开 boss 啊！不要往前了，三角集合，等法师上线。
Okay, boss
都
time.
在吧？在的话，先把那个物理区的方位
Ready?
拍一拍了啊。
Buff.
猎人的必死武器。
Oh, some loot going out. Fist, Hand of the Deceiver, fist weapon, 2 sockets on that weapon? 196 weapon
城地
DPS?
猎人的必死武器，
No
欺诈者
thanks.
之手，你不要吗？
I want to play combat.
这个猎人，这个，哇，他们属性好低呀、我还想那个卡雷狗斯。
天启也可以，要么带天启，要么带这个。这个头你们都能拍到1100了吗？我操！
Hunter picking it up for minimum bid.
头没有2000拿不下来，都是战士的。
我就 P 了，在家我就 P 了，不要了。
战士惩戒席的没有2000弄不下来。
This guy now has 30 million health. I believe he took a 35% health reduction compared to last time we saw him.
他手没出。
So if he has 30 mil and he got reduced by 35%, X times 0.65 equals 30 mil, so 30 divided by 0.65. He used to have 46 million. Sunwell harder than ZA. That was my experience yesterday. Or not yesterday, Wednesday when we did it.
头部宝石没有激活，这他妈怎么搞？
弄个魔法之泪嘛。
你包里边有没？
Aid Station coming in with the Prime. Thank you, Aid Station. Thank you for 9 months of support on the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Are you in a random Chinese guild? I'm not in the guild, but it is just a random pug group of Chinese players, yeah.
我记得我不是给腿他妈镶了一个吗？哦，之前是在手腕上面。等于说我现在头。
Pro coming in with a Prime Gaming. Also, Pro 998. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you for your support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Welcome. Oh, we gotta pull some dudes. Pull is usually the translation for summon. The way the Chinese players say it, they say pull.
法师拉到了没？来救！
I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm gonna blast this boss.
头部宝
Okay.
石没激活，很难受。
Ever since I gave up on applying exposed armor and just went to my blaster build, it's been good. And it's just like the other guy, you know, he's been doing it, so I didn't need to.
，DK 你不用动啊 ，DK。啊，算了，你动一下吧，你也去人群吧。 来把 boss 往远程那边拉，来所有人去
Wait.
远程位置集合，树传
they-
送门那边。
Okay, they're running away. Okay, they're going
我
under the
操！我他
cover.
妈砍了！
I wasn't sure if they were going to
来
ignore
战
the
术战术
mechanic.
来到战术，拉回去，拉回原位。
I thought there was a good odds
他
that
3
maybe
他
they
5
just,
秒的时候
you
防
know,
击掉
healed through
防
it
击
or whatever.
你3秒的时候 DK 你就可以稍微往远程那边动一动了，这样近战会稍微舒服一点。你也骑给我刷个王者，不是刷个力量。
下午没跑。
I feel like it's going to be a lightning storm again soon.
确定可以吗？
Any real-time translation for the voice call? No.
那就不跑了啊，远程跑啊，近战就不跑了。
你看就全部门口结合就行。
来防其大西，宁静拉一个。
Okay, this time they're... Yeah, okay, this time they
怎么
definitely
感觉这一次没有
just
上一边
healed
疼
through
啊
it.？
都不掉血
And。I ran out like a bitch. None of the other melees ran out.
牧师唱个蓝歌。 来去大西，
Combat your least favorite spec? I don't know. Pressing Killing Spree is pretty fun. But...
有
Oh!
人是伏魔吗？谁是伏魔？
Executioner formula?
还有后边肯定还有。你先揉吧
Yo!
先给大的。90。
They need to loot the treasure chest over here, right? I don't want to be the guy that clicks it, right? Raid leader should click it, right? Well, we're just gonna move along. Shadowcasters, Drape, Elunite. I didn't drop the cloak that I wanted. And Emotions is big fan. Are you ponying it up today? Totally, totally, totally. We're about to be at Nalorakk, the beast boss. I was distracted by waiting and looking at the loot. Oh shit. Almost aggroed that stuff. What are your professions? I have tailoring and I have engineering.
你们到了前门拉一下我。
And then my other rogue has leatherworking and mining, and my Death Knight has enchanting and jewel crafting.
楼上来的。
Yeah, I have a good cloak enchant from being tailoring. Sword guard embroidery. Just a, like, proc that gives me
这
400
个图
attack
纸
power.
快到时间了，
Ring of Flowing
然后
Light.
剩下的图纸都是直接可以。
Wait, what happened to the
Pattern
other
on that.
pattern? Wasn't there a different pattern that Wizzy said was going to be really good?
Yeah.
Ah, that one.
剩下的
This is
图
the
纸
one
可以
Wizzy
在
said
它
was
上
going to
面
be really good. Going for 100 gold currently?
给战士的 buff 刷一套。
When do we replace Vestments of the Sea Witch in TBC? I don't know.
戒指他妈卖图纸卖了2000，妈我的牧师还没飙到2000。
200 gold, loop of forged power. 300 gold, okay. Okay, 400.
你这样一说，我不再加2手。
500. So this first treasure chest they looted, it could have dropped a cloak that I wanted. Called Cloak of Fiends. 245 item level, which is the high item level for this phase. The low item level is 238. So a 245 that's good for me is pretty appealing. Crit haste, attack power, agility, stamina. Good item for sure. $1,000 gold, loop of forged power.
快决定要不要？不要我开了。
Damn, are these like dead gnomes or something? They're too short to be dead trolls. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're going.
Shot. 远程稍微往前来一点，8码距离输出，别这么远。英勇开呗，直接开呗。
Uh-oh, tank is dead.
战负 DKT， 长期圣用。
It's in bear mode now. What's with the perma sprint astral physics? It's not permanent. It's only when I'm out of combat. And it's just a move speed bonus that everyone gets when you're out of combat inside a raid. So it's easier to just move through the raid and, you know, it doesn't waste as much of your time.
人形态之后 DK 你拉啊。
Only for the Chinese. This exists in this version. I don't know about every single version of WoW. I don't know of any other version of WoW that has a similar effect in it. How about that? Alright, time for second Blade Flurry. Nice. Wait, we got 2 executioner formulas. Damn. Okay. Should have bid out the first one before the second one dropped. Now that everyone knows there's 2 of them, they're not gonna sell for as much.
你们的任务记得物品记得捡啊。
Rolled the first one? I must have missed that. I don't know.
就我这里，刚刚咱们打 BOSS 右边这个台子有一张地图， 我在这边等箱子呢啊，一会儿你们清完怪到BOSS 面前拉一下我。那个青云，你帮我开个铁路堡的门，让我捡完箱子，我回去买一个多彩宝石去，应该来得及。
Umbral Shiv.
前面。
Expertise Dagger. I don't think we want that. I mean, for 100, it's definitely better than this. We'll put 100 on it.
《盗贼》看一眼这个匕首啊，替代品挺好的。
I'm gonna play Rogue in Classic Plus. Yeah, there's literally no details about that version of the game. I'm not gonna make promises about that version of the game when there is literally no information available about it. Probably yes. I'm just waiting for everyone to catch up. Fresh flask. We have some special technology for this boss. When the Dragonhawks come out, we're gonna save Blade Flurry until the Dragonhawks come out. Save all the cooldowns until the Dragonhawks come out, and we're gonna try to Blade Flurry funnel Fan of Knives into the boss. Blade Flurry duplicates every hit you have onto another nearby target, and the way that works with Fan of Knives that hits every nearby target is if you have Blade Flurry up and you Fan of Knives, it generates an extra hit from Blade Flurry on every target you hit with Fan of Knives, and all of those extra hits go to the target that's nearest to your character. So if I stand directly on top of the boss, and then I spam Fan of Knives, all of the extra hits, if I do it right, will go onto the boss exactly.
然后 DK 近战有火的话，你拉着 BOSS 稍微动一动啊。
Good.
已经加强了呀，说现在就很屌。 远程转小怪啊，英勇开呗。冰封敲
It's not it yet. It's not enough of them. Still not enough of them. Should spawn a lot of them all at once at one point.
宁静拉，奶气大吸。
Could be the best window I have. No, here's the best window I have.
看好自己的脚下啊，近战不会躲的，跟着三角。
They're being kept away from the boss. That didn't work nearly as well as I wanted because the ads were not stacked on the boss. So I couldn't stay on top of the boss and be in range of those ads. And I didn't press Blade. I thought I pressed Blade Flare. I might have pressed it while I was on global. Very hard to line something like that up.
近战跟三角。
Especially if you don't know exactly how the boss is going to be like tanked and moved and things like that. So we failed to do the thing I was trying to do. Try again next time.
近战跟三角，哎，不行，这位置
Oh,
他
he's
妈
dead? Okay.
啊，
Wait, wait,
继续
wait.
躲，
This
继续躲
explosion
啊，
can still
很
kill
危险。
people.
锤子升级啊！
Alright. Amani Flames. Warrior, Paladin, Death Knight,
法系
Shaman,
所有
Druid. That's
法系
for
必死鞋
Sulfurous
子。
upgrade. Another Executioner. Alright.
这个斩杀还有人要没？
我
青云是吧？是不是青云？你是伏魔是吧？
Someone data mined the PTR and it shows testing for Classic Plus. Alright. Great. I really don't take that seriously. The public test realm? You're telling me that they're gonna put Classic Plus on the public test realm before they launch it? That sounds like something they're not gonna do. And it sounds like the someone you're talking about is probably acting like everyone else who talks about Classic Plus, where they hype up something completely insignificant. You know, they hype up something completely insignificant and way over-exaggerate the meaning or impact, or way extrapolate some tiny little bit of information that doesn't actually mean anything. Jesus.
这个鞋子是不用想
Upgrade for
所有法系
Sulfurous is
都是
going for 16,000 right now. This display is weird, or that display is weird. I'm not sure which one is right. Ace spell power MP5.
乃德这个戒指
Look, a lot of people want information about Classic Plus, and because they want it so bad, they become more gullible. They become more willing to believe, like, literally anything anyone says, even if it's not, like, based in reality or a reasonable conclusion from the evidence.
咋还死了呀？这鳄鱼为什么要打呀？
Uh-oh. Right, a bunch of people died. 16,000 gold for the Sulfurous upgrade item. How about it? Being data mined. The thing that was told to me, Empyrean, is that my Aunt Hot said, quote, someone data mined the public test realm and it shows testing for Classic Plus. I don't think Classic Plus is on the public test realm. There's definitely been data mines about a patch version 1.6 that's probably Classic Plus, but, you know, not officially recognized as Classic Plus. It's just version 1.6 on, I believe it's the vendor servers or like some kind of internal servers, definitely not actually the test realm. So, like I was saying, it's someone taking a tiny scrap of information, completely over-exaggerating and reading into it and giving it way more significance than it actually has.
别 ADD 到 BOSS 啊，把小怪拉出来了。
How are you doing this fine day? Well, we're going through Zul'Aman. We did Sunwell. Now we're doing Zul'Aman with the Chinese WoW folks, and it's going good. That's what I'd say. I'm doing good.
就位。buff 速度补。
Alright, Halazzi.
陈爷，学啥？学啥自己要。我给你刷了吗？王者不是刷了吗？倒数了。误导家伙给。
Don't want to be in front of this boss because it's got a big frontal swipe attack, so made sure the tanks turned it around before I really went in on it.
3板英勇直接开。反起转向图腾。
Oh, tank dead. That's high probability another tank dies. There's now no one to soak the frontal cone attack thing.
你们俩2个 T 站一起啊，都去投钱，站一起。图腾点掉。近战转向图腾，近战。
Nice. Almost time for second Blade Flurry. And we can do Speed Potion with that. Alright. Big damage burst at the end of the fight. This'll-T used. Another Envenom. Nice. Alright, what do we got here?
这他妈啥玩意儿
Executioner drops every boss.
还有人是伏魔没？
I don't think it dropped at all in my first run, and we've gotten 4 of them in this run.
还有没有人是伏魔？亡命是吧？
他黑的一个视频都没出。
你是在怪我吗？
成功没出，视频没出一个，你不黑得黑。
我最后一个进本了。法师，你跟着清怪去，法师，你干啥呢？清怪去，走开！这是团长的福利。畜生，这你都抢。
Alright. Hex Lord Malacrass and Zul'jin up next. How are rogue specs on China? I quit a bit after Sub got the buffs back during MC phase. Sub was like crazy buff towards the end of phase 1. And it has since been like toned down a little bit, but I still think like if you execute it well, it's like theoretically the best single target build for rogue. But it's very complicated, a lot more buttons to press and things to keep track of, so I don't like playing it very much. So I just like my mutilate assassination builds that are simpler.
我不吃这金币，不吃罐子，我拿不了这箱子呀，是不是？
表格满了。
Amani Warbear. Nope.
老坏了。
Nope. We already have a mount that makes me move forward quickly. I don't need another mount to make me move forward quickly.
20个得有。
It's a bear. It is a bear. That's true.
一个给好像给，那为啥我摸都是7、8斤呢？
We need the fattest blade flurry here, okay?
防击你拉小的 ，DK 你拉不大的，然后一起 A 掉啊，一起 A 掉。
100 gold week 1.
把小怪 A 掉啊，有 AOE 的直接放就行了。然后偷到那个战士的时候啊，战士你有这个操作没有？偷你的时候你能不能把武器给取掉？有没有这个操作？行吧。偷防旗的时候地上会有缝线啊。 偷防旗的时候，地上会有缝线。DKT 偷到防旗之后，地上有缝线，有个亮点，然后你要拉走啊，那个缝线很疼。偷到战士的时候，旋风斩的时候，防旗你叫大吸，其他没有啥啊。法师拍个治理，小的拍个爪子，大耐大惊，全团庇护。
Can't make out what the raid lead is saying, says Plexen. Yeah, neither can I. But that's okay. Don't worry about it. All we really need to do is target the boss and cast Mutilate.
Go go！ 打断一下那个远程的小怪，哪个远程有这个操作？奶萨，你去断一下。
I forgot to really push all the buttons I was supposed to push there. Too many different things. I should maybe macro them all together for a situation like that.
偷的 DK 是啥技能啊？
Oh, he has Death Knight abilities now, I think they said. Well, we'll see if they put Death and Decay onto me. Underground, and then we have to move out of it.
啊，偷的术士不是 DK， 看错了。
Shit.
拉动一下，动一下，
Faint. Reduce AoE damage taken
动
by
一下，动一
100%.
下，有火焰之雨。OK， 没有了，现在没有
So I
了。
definitely could have done a
不用动了
stronger opener there. Just a little hectic with too many mobs and too many different buttons. I wanted to overlap all of my cooldowns together with Blade Flurry. But I didn't really do that because there are just too many different buttons I wanted to press, and I did not press them quick enough that they didn't have a good amount of overlap. They require you to be in the call? No, I told the raid leader that I can't do the voice comms. Because sometimes I'm able to connect and sometimes I'm not. I can't understand them. I'm in the voice comms because, you know, whatever, man. We're playing Chinese WoW with the Chinese players. We should be in the Chinese voice comms for the vibes. That's what I say. Hex Shrunken Head, Caster Trinket. That's very good. Immediately goes up to 1,000.
这个好。这个妖术之炉是所有的法系都是必死啊，你们自己把握，可遇不可求。你那个跑分儿，我之前测过，你说的这个小屋面具就是便宜，它对于鸟的来说，因为鸟的现在是暴击收益高嘛，它跑分会比这个妖兽之炉 DPS 秒杀会低个。
Lexin says, "Can you tell them?" I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna repeat something you guys say that I don't know what it means. Hmm.
没带钱是吧？
Big payout this raid. We had the 16,000 item. Let's see, what are we at? 32,000 total gold collected so far. Like half of the total payout is the sulfurous upgrade for 16k.
什么 bug 呀？是动不了了吗？
This was 1600. This was 2k over here for Pads of Madness. About to get a, looks like around 5k Hex Shrunken Head. Who knows how much longer it goes
这
for
还加上
actually.
油了，这才拿到哪儿啊？这玩意儿都1-2万。昨天建的，就是难度没削之前建的，这玩意儿拍了2万5。这才5-6千，你
We're
就喊加油
hoping
了。
for Grim Grin Face Guard or Berserker's Call off of this boss. 7k Hex Shrunken Head. Okay. Doracle says, "Hi Simon, hope the day is going well." Yeah. Yeah, we're starting off with some Titan Reforge WoW with the Chinese folks. Then we're going to go on to TBC. Like right after this boss, we're going to be done here. And we're going to go to TBC and be working on the Hunter. We have a big to-do list of stuff.
法师大治理。 倒数了啊！反击接一手小怪啊，小怪打人会疼。
Okay. The main tech we need to do is we need to press feint every time the boss starts
吸血鬼
spinning.
接养成一个习惯，你玩 DKT 一定要吸血鬼接 BOSS。
Yes, lived it. That would have killed me.
斩获。
Dodged it. Once he's out of this form, he won't even do that anymore. So we only have to feint. Yeah, okay, he's bear form now. Okay, we're good. Basically good for the rest of the fight. We don't have to worry about that.
牧师大区进站位啊，一会儿。 然后远程你们先集合一下，别分开站，一会儿牧师大驱不了你们。然后近战找三角。来，3、2、1，独挑大驱。哎，这他妈 DPM 不对。
Eagle form next. This one just has, yeah, I remember this one. This is not tanked. Just has those storms running around. You get knocked around a whole lot. Try to do as much damage as we can, but we get pushed out of melee often.
火躲一下，不是这个风躲一下啊。这边是远程比较脆。
Any fat loot? Asks Avenger DK. Not today. Alright, Link's boss next.
远程稍微往前站一点，别离近战太远了，8码距离。树可以直接给 DKT 吗？
Alright, Dragonhawk. Cloak. I don't know what that is, but I'm cloaking it. Got him. Okay. Grimgrin face guard or Berserker's Call. Blood, Luke, Fauberk, Grimgrin. Oh, okay. Oh. Leatherhead.
奶萨的衣服。
Druid wants it too.
巴西的戒指。
I'll go higher.
心愿达成。
How high am I willing to go? I don't actually know what this leads to, so we're gonna pass on it for now. 600 helmet? I feel like this is a helmet where probably not very many people want it, so we're gonna go 700 and say if we get outbid on it, we just let it go. Rogue wants it for 800, we're just gonna let it go.
然后还有图纸没拍，这图纸老值钱了，拍卖行2000金呢好像，还有养眼法袍。
Dark Blessing, Hauberk of the Empire's Champion, Loop of Cursed Bones.
然后锁甲衣服。
Sun-drenched scale chest guard, leatherworking, mail spell power, pattern sunfire robe. Ooh, I'm gonna get the Burning Crusade version of this on my Warlock. This is an insane pattern. Stamina intellect, crit haste, spell power, triple socket, chest armor. This will come out. The level 70 version of this will come out in Sunwell for Burning Crusade Anniversary. It's a very good item in that version. This is similar item, but a level 80 version, statted for level 80 characters. Protector, Fetish of the Primal Gods. What are we looking at? 40,000 total gold collectors. We're looking at maybe a 1.6k payout currently. Maybe a little bit more. And I spent 100 on an Umbral ship. I bid on a lot of things, but other people wanted to bid more, and that's okay. I'm not sure if I'll actually use this item or not, but it was just going for 100, and I thought I might. So, grabbed it.
这个是可以邮寄的啊？
可以邮寄。
交易以后我给你切大表格，你试一下。
来，术士来，快交易，把这个腰带拿走，快到时间了。
Alright, so we just wait for them to wrap up the bids and then do the gold distribution, and that'll be GG. Pretty good.
7个啊，这玩意儿直接500起吧，7个。
Sun mode's going
他们
out.
好像现在好像也就120多斤一个吧。村正没有拍。
Muramasa.
手。
That's a nice sword. Cancelled? Cancelled? Oh, they were listed at the wrong starting bid. Death Knight wants it.
这个玩意儿村正是写 DK 的必死，
Oh yeah, I bet that's good for Frost Death Knight.
不也是必死？
Log damage.
如果说没有封建的话，
Cover of Ursol can exchange for Cover of Ursoc the Mighty. Oh, neither of those are good for me. Most Out coming in with a Prime Gaming. Thank you very much, Most Out. Thank you for 3 months of support on the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome back. Caught us right at the end of our Titan Reforged Chinese WoW action. We are going to switch to Burning Crusade here very soon.
而有封建不要，没有封建得要。有封建就锻造锤加这个嘛。
Golden Staff of the Cinderella. Oh, this is selling for 2k. Haste, Spell Power, Stamina, Intellect, Spirit, Triple Socket.
你刚呛200斤奶
Very
气，
basic
一个腰带，
appearance,
一
I would say.
个竹手锤，
Sold for 2,000. Now we're up to 46,876 collected. Payout per person 1,875.
你们谁发下 NCL，YY 扣个1，我给你们个马甲。稍等，你们先发，他们在交易装备。你们谁开了，YY 扣个1。
Translate the raid chat, see what they're saying. Summon me, Big Brother Warlock, summon me. Auction
哪个不要？
successful. Have you guys tested it? Can it be mailed? Unsold. Open the portal. Unsold. Auction successful. Summon me. Warlock, open the portal. Ah, they're just asking for summons, I guess.
我这会儿有点忙，你们谁开了 NCL，YY 扣个1呗。
Oh, there's 2 summoning stones down. There's usually a bit of delay, you know, a bit of time to work out, you know, did every item get bought? Did everyone pay for the items they bought? Make sure everything's sorted out before the gold gets distributed. So we just chill, we wait. It's all good.
萨满拿走你的装备。
Let's see, we have a lot to do on the Hunter today. If we
Go
could get a
on,
Tempest
Jeremy.
Keep or Serpent Shrine in today, I'd be very happy with that for the Hunter. We can do
你办他
some
1200斤
5v5
先给我，一
arenas.
会儿画号给你，应该是够了，我就不用画号拿
I。made a list. See, I have a list here. To-do list for the Hunter. Go to Caverns of Time, get Hyjal Attunement Quest. Farm Dark Runes and Argent Dawn Reputation in Solomance. Dark Runes just for, so I could sell them for gold. We can do a quest in Nagrand, Gurak the Usurper for a good necklace. Gotta talk to the Maghar Quartermaster for a quiver, because I'm going to switch to a bow. I got the Valanos longbow, and I've been using a gun, so I had an ammo pouch. Gotta talk to the Cenarian Expedition vendor for good arrows. We gotta get adamantite sharpstones from the vendor. Sorry, the auction house, not the vendor. It's good raid consumable. 5v5 arenas. Shadow Moon Valley has a quest for a good ring. We gotta get 15 agility to weapon, the old vanilla enchant for my Spite Blade. Anything at 70 that's cool other than Misdirect? I think Misdirect is the main, like, new skill. And I get, like, a higher rank of Growl for my pet. And I don't know what else. Better arrows from engineering. Yeah, maybe that's true. But I don't know how much those cost. I assume they cost more than the vendor ones. And I do not have infinite gold.
给个评价吧。
Any goodies drop? No, nothing really good for me. Well, I mean, a few things that were good for me dropped, but other people wanted to pay a lot more than me, so didn't take them. Wait, 10%. Wait, is it 10% host cut? Is that what's being said here? That is unusual, if you ask me. Unusual to have a host cut like that. Summary, total income, total expenses. Okay, that's just expenses. That might be tank and healer bonuses and 900, 1200, 22, 100, and 300. Hang on, let me grab more of this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not a host cut. That's the tank subsidies. They get 300 each. Healers get 300 each. The top damage dealers get a bonus. Fish food buff provider. The host cut recruitment fee, 300. That's the host cut, 300. What is this? NCL. Top 3 total melee damage across all fights. Rogue Simonize. Wait, I was top damage dealer. Let's go. I'm gonna get a DPS subsidy. Simonize. Nice. Can you show overall damage? I don't think my details tracks it properly. I don't think I even have an option for it, so nope. 2K incoming. I'm not sure what number 1 gets. I'd assume it's like 300 extra. Oh, what are these? Old Amani Jewel, Delicate Amani Jewel, Ruined Amani Jewel. Wonder where you get those from. Maybe it's from Blood of Zul'jin. 300 bonus. Let's go. Am I ready? I'm totally ready. Enough. Everything is enough. How much was the healer bonus? Don't forget my dragon control. SW first boss was deducted. Healer bonuses have been sent. Ready, check. Maybe there's some debate about what's happening. I know it usually takes a few minutes, but it usually doesn't take this long to distribute all the gold at the end. So something must be up that they're talking about. Oh, they're reposting the receipts. They must have missed someone's bonus because the bonus went up from 4.7 to 4.9 thousand. Ready? Yes. Hmm. 3 hours already. It's not worth worrying about this little bit of money. Just send it. They might be discussing maybe like a 100 or 200 gold bonus or something for some thing that was going on. And they're just saying, you know, forget it. We've been here a long time already. $8415 the host cut. No. 8415 is 5x the individual cut. And the way they distribute the cuts usually is they will trade the position 1 in a raid. Hang on. They'll trade position 1 in a party 5 cuts worth of gold. So the raid leader trades 1, 2, 3, 4 other people, and then each of those people trades 1 cut worth of gold to each other person within their party. So it's a faster distribution than having every individual try to trade the raid leader for their 1x cut. Just standard procedure. Alright, let's go. Thank you for inviting me to this raid. I had fun in this raid. Good luck in the future. There we go. To Dalaran we go.